What do you do when you find yourself comparing yourself with others? You're 25 and you thought that you'd be married by now, and your best friend's getting married and all your friends getting married, or the people having kids, or the people get their graduate jobs and you're not there yet. What do you do when all your friends are in a relationship and you've never been in a relationship? And then to make matters worse, we've got social media now, and you're scrolling and you're seeing this one just had a baby and you don't have a baby, this person just got their job and you don't have a job, and this person just got a promotion and you don't even have a job, let alone being promoted. Like, how do you deal with that in a world that's constantly showing you people's highlights and people's good bits? It can be easy to look down on yourself. It can be easy to compare yourself with other people. It can be easy to feel like you're not doing anything, or you're not amounting to anything, or you're not achieving anything just because society says that these are the standards that you should be living according to, and that's not true. So how do you deal with that? I'm interested in the comments below, just to, I guess, find out, like, what do you do with that, and how do you make sure that you're protecting your mind, you're protecting your heart, you are guarding your heart, and making sure that you're not put down by all of these things. First of all, everyone's path is different. Everyone has a unique path. Everybody has their own race to run. Everybody has their own destination to get to. So my path is not your path. Your path is not my path. We're on completely different journeys. We might not even be going to the same place. Your journey is Manchester. I'm going to London. Someone else is going to Newcastle. Someone else is going to another city or a town. Everyone has different journeys, and everyone has different ways of getting to that journey. Some people may drive there. Some people may get on a train. Some people may get an Uber. Some people may walk. Some people may go in a coach. But they'll get there in different times, in different spaces, in different seasons. They'll get there. So stop comparing yourself. Comparison is a thief of joy. Stop comparing yourself to what you see on social media. Stop comparing yourself to the people around you. You are unique in your own right. You have your own gifts. You have your own talents, and you have your own time. God has ordained certain things to happen in his own time for you. So just because someone got married when they're 25 doesn't mean that you need to be in a rush to get married to someone when you're 25, because the danger of that is you're now going to try and rush God because of your timeline. He never told you that that's going to happen, but because you're looking at everybody else, so now you're in a relationship with someone that you don't even like, just so that others can see that you're in a relationship. You don't like that person, but just so you can post on social media, just so that you can say that I'm in a relationship. I've known people to get married to people that they don't actually really like, but just because it was now time, they were getting pressure from family, they were getting pressure from other people to get married, so they found anybody who just came to them, and they got married, and then they got divorced. Just because timing, my mates are getting married, my friends are getting married, I need to get married. That's not how life operates. You need to stay in your own lane. You need to stay on your own path, focused. God, what do you want me to do? Okay, what's the path for my life? Yes, and I'm not discounting the fact that it's not easy to see all of these things on social media and then think, oh, but what about me? Does that mean that I'm not good enough, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not educated enough, or I'm not this enough? Whatever that thing enough is, those thoughts may come, but are those thoughts true? No, they're not. You have a different timeline. Everybody has a different timeline. That's their time. And you should be able to celebrate with those people and be genuinely happy for them in their time, because you know that your time is coming. It's easy to then be jealous. It's easy to hate. It's easy to gossip about people or find or try and slander them because you're actually just secretly jealous because that's happening to them and not you. So we don't want that. We're not going to do that. That's not what we're about. We spread love. So actually, when you see somebody who's walking in where you want to be, show them love, buy them a gift, do something nice for them. And actually, like, that's you sowing a seed. Like, that's going to be you as well, and you would hope that other people are genuinely happy for you. So you don't need to be jealous. Jealousy does not come from God. Jealousy is not from God. Jealousy is not from God. I'm going to say that again one more time. Jealousy is not from God. You're jealous and you want what others have. That's a very dangerous and very, very wicked place to be. And you know it. You know your heart better than anybody else knows your heart. So you know what's in your heart. When you see someone having something nice, what's the first thing that comes into your heart? Are you happy for them, or are you like red with anger, red with jealousy? And if you are, you need to fix that. You need to work on your heart, because why would God bless you when you're jealous and you're full of anger and hatred and envy? And envy, the green-eyed monster is what they call it. Envy does not come from God. You should be able to be happy for other people. So yeah, you have your own race. You need to be focused on your lane, focused on what you're doing, focused on what God is doing for you. Forget everything else. And sometimes you might need to get rid of social media for a season, because you know that this is your weakness, this is your stumbling block. You're not in a good space right now, so get rid of it. Sometimes it might mean not going to certain places because you're working on yourself, and that's perfectly fine. That's okay. But just know that just because something is happening to someone else doesn't mean that it's not going to happen to you. It will happen to you, but who said it's in your timing? God is God. God knows. God is all seeing. He's all knowing. He had a plan for your life before you were even born. As in, the end of your days, the end of your life was already written before your mum and your dad even knew each other, and before they had their moment. Your path and your end was already written and already seen. So why would you then think God doesn't care about you, or God doesn't love you because you're not in that season right now? You need to be looking to God and praising God and thanking God. You know what, God, I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna prepare for it. How do you want me to prepare? How do you want me to prepare for marriage? How do you want me to prepare for a job? How do you want me to prepare for running a business? What can you do now that will help you, so that when you are in that season that you want to be in, you're equipped, you're knowledgeable, you're upskilled? You want to be married? Start reading books on marriage. Start watching seminars on marriage. I didn't say start playing house and start playing marriage. You don't need to practice that part, but you can equip yourself in the area that you want. You want a business, you're believing God for a business. You start reading books on business, start upskilling yourself, do a course, research, find out from other people who are in the game of where you want to be, and start being ahead of the game. That energy that you're using to complain, to grumble, to be jealous, use that on equipping yourself, and actually just ask God, what do you want me to be? What would you want me to be doing in this season? God, what is it that you want me to be doing in this season, and what does that look like? How can I best prepare? And spend that time preparing. It might be a year away, it might be 2 years away, it might be 3 years away, it might be 10 minutes away. God knows. He knows the times and the seasons of our lives. He knows, but there's something you can be doing. Do not compare yourself with other people. Don't do that. There's nothing good that ever comes out of comparison. And that doesn't mean you can't see what other people are doing and see what's good, and also like learn from other people. You can learn from other people, but when you are constantly looking at, this person did this but I'm nowhere, this person did this but I'm not doing that, that's not a great place to be. You need to focus on you. You need to focus on your relationship with God. You need to be focusing on what you can do as a person to upskill yourself to the season that you're going to get to, because you're going to get there. Your journey is your own, and it might not happen in a minute, it might not happen to 10. And you know what God will be doing? He'll be teaching you and testing your patience and teaching you how to be patient. Because if, again, going back to the example of marriage, if you want to be married but you can't wait a year for your husband, marriage requires patience. I've been married for a hot minute, I can tell you. You need to be patient. You need to chill out. You need to slow all the way down. You need to relax yourself. And in this season, so God is trying to show you and trying to teach you. He's got plans for you. He has got plans for you, and you will get there. Don't think that you'll never get there, that it's impossible. God is God. God is God. And if he's giving you that promise, then you'll get there. But just stop comparing. Stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop being jealous. This is the season to be working on jealousy, on envy, on hate. You're just malice. You're speaking bad about people. They've done nothing wrong to you. Just because they're walking in their blessing, let them walk in their blessing. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Reach out to them. Oh wow, I'm really inspired by this. How did you do it? How did you get there? not just side eyeing, you're finding any bad thing to say about them just because God is blessing them. Wow. Now imagine when you're blessed, what are people going to be saying about you? If that's a seed that you're sowing, what are people going to be saying about you? Again, remember, God has a plan for you. He has times and seasons that are specifically for you. God doesn't work on your plan. God doesn't work on your timing. You are not God. God is God. And it's there for a reason. He says in his word that his ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So let him be God. Let him do his thing. Let him order and direct your path. All you have to do is say, God, you know what do you want me to do in this season? Where do you want me to be? How can I upskill myself? What do I need to prepare? How can I get ready? And that's it. Cool. If you've liked this video, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Share it with your bestie. And always remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God has seasons and he has times for you. So leave the jealousy, leave the bitterness, leave the hate, put that aside and start working on you. Focus on you.